Have you ever made a decision that felt right in the moment but turned out to be a disaster? What if I told you that the way you have been making decisions might not be the best way for you? Hi, my name is Matusz Hanidziar, and the topic of this video is human design, specifically how to make decisions that truly align with who you are and how you function best. Now, let's talk about something most people get completely wrong: decision making. You've probably been told to trust your gut or weigh the pros and cons, right? But here's the problem: those methods don't work for everyone. And if you have ever felt stuck, uncertain, or frustrated with your choices, this is likely why. I've been working as a hypnotherapist and coach for over 7 years, and I've seen firsthand how some people struggle when they follow advice that isn't right for them. The truth is, there is no one size fits all approach to decision making, and that is where human design comes in. There are different ways we are designed to make decisions, and today I'll break down the three most important ones so you can start making choices that actually feel good and work out for you in the long run. Let us start with sacral authority. This is how my wife and I make decisions. If you have sacral authority, you are meant to respond in the moment. Your body gives you an instant reaction, a full body yes or a definite no. It's not about logic, it's about feeling. And the key is to be asked binary questions, not open ended ones. Instead of asking yourself, what should I do? Ask, do I want this? Yes or no? If it's not a clear yes, it's a no. Simple, right? But this approach doesn't work for everyone. Let's talk about emotional authority, which is how my 5-year-old daughter operates. If you have a emotional authority, your decision making process is very different. Your emotions go through waves. You might feel super excited about something one moment and completely against it the next. If you make a decision in the heat of an emotional high or low, chances are you'll regret it later. Instead, you need to wait for clarity, let the emotions settle, and only then we will know what is truly right for you. And then there is self projected authority, which my newborn son has. This one is fascinating. If you have this authority, your best decisions come from talking things out. Not because you need advice from others, but because hearing yourself speak helps you tune into your own truth. You might feel uncertain at first, but as you verbalize your thoughts, your decisions become clear. Ever notice that some people say, I just need to talk this through? It might be self projected authority in action. Now, think about this. How often have you been pressured to make a quick decision because someone else could decide instantly? Or maybe you have been told to trust your gut, but your gut gives you mixed signals. This is why understanding your unique authority is life changing. When you follow the right decision making strategy for you, you avoid regret, frustration, and unnecessary stress. Now, if this is resonating with you, make sure to subscribe to this channel and please share this with someone who needs to hear it. So many people struggle with decision making simply because they are following the wrong approach for them. Now, let us shift gears to another crucial part of human design: profile lines. This is how we interact with the world and how we naturally operate in life. There are 6 profile lines in human design, and knowing yours can reveal profound insights into your personality, relationships, and how you naturally navigate life. Each line represents a core theme that influences your decisions, interactions, and even the way you experience success and challenges. Every person has 2 profile lines: conscious and unconscious. When people learn about their conscious lines, it's usually the well, duh moment because they are aware of this one. But what often leaves people speechless is to discover their unconscious line. Just like it was for me, a person who considers himself to be a very sociable being, discovering that my unconscious line is number 2 and that I need a regular solitude to process world around me. But when I looked back into my past, I could clearly see how not taking this time off resulted in most of my negative episodes and emotional loss. The lesson: the design is what the design is. I believe it's important to understand all six of them, because even if you only have two out of six, people around you will probably bring other ones into the picture. Just like in the case of my family, we have all six lines blending and mixing with each other in this energetic dance. So let's explore each one in depth. Line number one: the investigator. If you have line in your profile, you are someone who thrives on deep knowledge and thorough research. It's not a flaw, it's a gift. You don't just scratch the surface, you dive in seeking certainty before you take action. You might find yourself spending hours, days, or even weeks researching a topic before you feel confident enough to move forward. This makes you an expert in your field when you truly commit to something. However, the flip side is that you may sometimes struggle with self doubt, feeling like you don't know enough yet, right? The key to overcoming this is recognizing that knowledge is infinite, and at some point, you have to trust yourself to take the next step. The line number two: the hermit. As a line two, you have a natural gift for certain skills and talents, often without even realizing it. You don't necessarily seek out attention, but people seem to find you and recognize your abilities, even when you are just minding your own business. You thrive in solitude and need alone time to recharge, but life has a way of pulling you out of your hermit cave when the world needs your gifts. The challenge for you is balancing your need for solitude with the external demand for your presence. Learning to set boundaries while honoring your natural flow is essential for your well being. Line number three: the experimenter. If you are line 3, your life is all about trial and error. You learn by doing, and that often means making mistakes, and lots of them. But here's the secret: mistakes aren't failures for you, they are stepping stones to mastery. You gain wisdom not by reading about something, but by experiencing it firsthand. While others might fear failure, you are designed to embrace it, learn from it, and come back stronger. However, the world might condition you to believe that failing is bad, which can lead to frustration. When you fully own your ability to adapt, pivot, and grow through experiences, life becomes an exciting adventure rather than a series of setbacks. Line number four: the networker. Relationships are the foundation of your success. As a line 4, opportunities, support, and even major life changes often come through the people you know. You naturally build connections, and your influence is strongest within your close knit circles. Unlike line 3, which learns through personal trial and error, you thrive by leveraging your network and surrounding yourself with the right people. The challenge here is that when a relationship or community structure collapses, it can feel like the ground beneath you has been pulled away. Your ability to cultivate strong, meaningful relationships and trust in the right connections is key to your stability and growth. Line number 5: the leader. Line 5 individuals are often seen as problem solvers and leaders. People project their expectations onto you, believing that you have the answers even when you don't. This gives you great influence, but it also comes with a heavy responsibility. If you live in alignment with your design, you can inspire and lead others with clarity and wisdom. However, if you take on too many unrealistic expectations or try to be everything to everyone, you may experience burnout or frustration. Setting clear boundaries and ensuring that you are solving the right problems for the right people is crucial for your well being and success. And the line number 6: the role model. This is one of the most fascinating profile lines because it unfolds in three distinct life stages. Stage number 1: first 30 years of your life. You live like a line 3, learning through trial and error, experiencing challenges, and making a lot of mistakes. During this phase, life may feel chaotic and you may wonder why things don't seem to go as planned. Phase number 2, between ages 30 and 50, you enter a period of reflection and observation. You start pulling back from the intense trial and error phase and begin integrating everything you have learned. You become more discerning, seeking deeper meaning and understanding. And phase number 3, after 50, this is when you fully step into your role as a true role model. Because people look up to you for guidance, not because you have read about success, but because you have lived through it, experienced both the highs and lows, and come out wiser. Your presence alone becomes an inspiration for others. Now, understanding your profile line is like having a blueprint for how you are naturally designed to operate in the world. When you embrace your strengths instead of resisting them, life becomes more effortless and you find yourself in greater alignment with your true path. Think about this. Do any of these descriptions feel like you? Once you understand your profile, everything makes more sense. Your relationships, your work, and even how you learn. And here is something very important. If you're struggling with making decisions or understanding yourself, I invite you to book a free clarity call with me. In just one session, we can go deeper into your human design and help you find the clarity you need. The link is in the description below. So, what do you think? Have you noticed these patterns in your own life? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Remember, when you start making decisions based on your true design, life becomes so much easier. No more forcing, no more second guessing, just alignment. See you in the next video.